Oh, that's all good. Who am I going to be talking to? No, it's fine. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Sorry. What's up, guys? Welcome to Sunday in General. This is a platform that I want to use to show you guys some recipes and to have some conversations around the food industry. I know I've got a lot to say about the food industry and the various nuances within it. So I'm hoping that this platform catches on and we can start having conversations around topics like people's lifestyle choices around veganism or vegetarianism or the carnivore diet or whatever other diets are around there at the moment, and we can start having debates about the coffee industry, the price that we should be paying for flat whites as opposed to what we are paying. So I hope you enjoy this channel, and that's it. Okay guys, so this is a super simple, easy ramen. What I'm doing is I'm using a pork ramen broth from Frankie Fenner Meat Merchants. They take all the offcuts from their full carcasses and they create the most delicious broth. This is just rendered down pork bones, pork fat into this beautiful glutinous gooey mixture. I'm just going to pop that in the pan. So to that I have chopped up some shiitake mushrooms, just a long chop, that's all you need. I'm going to chuck this into the broth and I'm going to give that a stir, and I'm just going to let that boil so that it cooks the mushrooms for about 10 to 15 minutes. So to the pork and mushrooms, the pork broth and the mushrooms, I'm going to add a little concoction. Traditionally ramen is made using a dashi, which is a master stock. It takes people or chefs anywhere from 24 hours to 48 hours to cook a dashi. It's a whole bunch of ingredients cooked down, reduced, and they add that to the stock to add the umami. So I'm going to do a bit of a cheap dashi. So what I've got here is a tamari. It's a gluten-free soy sauce, rice condiment, which is also a rice seasoning or rice vinegar, black vinegar, sesame oil, fish sauce, 3 tablespoons of the tamari, the gluten-free soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of the black vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of the rice seasoning. Whoopsie. To that I'm just going to add a splash of sesame oil, a splash of fish sauce. Fish sauce is like umami, so I like to put a little bit more than you need in there. To this mixture you can add garlic, chili, anything that really tickles your fancy, maybe some lime zest, but this is where I'm at now. I'm just going to give this a quick taste. It's got a good balance of salty, sweet, acidity, and we're going to just add that into the pork broth and mushrooms. Now we're going to fry off the tofu, so I'm just going to whack this stove on full heat. So because we've taken out all the water of this tofu, when we fry it up it's going to become super crispy and it's going to provide a nice texture to the ramen. But while that oil heats up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this chopped tofu and I'm going to dress it with some sesame seeds. Taste this broth. I feel like it needs a little bit more acidity, so I'm just going to go ahead and add some more black vinegar. The trick is to always adjust your broth as you go along to your palate. However you want it. You feel like it's needs more acidity, add some more vinegar. If you feel like it needs some more fattiness, add some more sesame oil. Saltiness, add some more tamari or soy sauce. I'm not going to touch that too much because I want the coconut oil to crisp up the tofu really nicely. So for this ramen recipe, I'm using instant ramen, otherwise known as 2-minute noodles. I'm just going to use the noodle. I'm not going to use the seasoning. The seasoning is Not good for you, even though we love MSG. So the tofu is almost done. What I'm going to do is actually just pop the 2 bricks of noodles straight into the broth, cover it and let it go for 2 minutes. For this ramen, I'm going to use some baby corn, some sugar snap peas, some mung bean sprouts, and some spring onion. And what would a ramen be without an egg? These are Farmer Angus eggs, which you can also get at Frankie Fenner. Pretty straightforward. You can literally use whatever you want. The beauty about ramen is that the world is your oyster. So whatever you want to use, from bok choy to spinach to kale to corn to anything really, go wild, and whatever tickles your fancy, do it.